What's up, everybody? It's your host Cleric Dragoon, and in this video today I want to talk about how to turn a fail into a win. And what I mean by a win is a 3-star. And right here you can see I'm attacking this base, and at first we're going to scout this base. I'm going to look at it and the way that I had it scouted, basically, as you can see, my BK is already in action here. I mean, I dropped him as soon as the timer started. But what I'm trying to do here is these royals, that's the first thing I noticed about this base, was that the royals were very close to the side. So I could drop my BK over here, and as soon as the queen started shooting him, he would aggro to the queen. But I knew that he needed some help because there's just so many point defense hitting him at one time, including the king. And so I added a couple of Valkyries, as you can see in my troop comp. Now the other thing I noticed about this base and what made me want to do air was the fact that these two air defense were very close together. So if I could do a king trade here and kill the royals, and then I could go get these two air defense with my phase 2 of the plan with the queen, well then I can start my Laloon, my lava hounds right here on this wizard tower to go to this air defense. Then I start my second hound around this mortar around this archer tower to get this air defense, and then I'll just subsequently work them, next hound to come in across to either this cannon or this archer tower to this air defense. And then basically it's just rage and heal through the base as needed. So that was my plan, and let's see how it panned out. I mean, basically, I felt like this base was perfect for air. The only thing that was bad was these bows are up. The sweepers were really out of position, not really much of a factor. So I felt like I could do an air attack. So let's see what happens here. So okay, here comes my king trade. Everything's cool. Tesla farm popped on me. Didn't know the Tesla farm was going to be there, so I got really concerned. But as you can see, the queen goes down, and at that point I was good to go. I started phase 2 with this golem. Got my wizards out, making the funnel. Got some minions because I just didn't want my funnel wizards to get destroyed over there on that side with the cannon. Got the opening. Everything's funneling in quite well. I'm going to spend a rage, I think, on this. Yep, there we go. Going to get the CC with the poison here. And at this point, I know everything's good. I'm happy about this raid at this point because I know the queen is more than likely going to be able to get both air defense, and I'm going to be able to do phase 3 of this attack. So here comes phase 3. That was a mistake right there. I dropped 2 balloons on this wizard tower. It should have been 3. I mean, it just should. And I know these next balloons over here aggroed to the wizard tower, but the way that I did it, I should have just dropped 3 and then went over to this mortar on the next loon drop. But I didn't, so here we go. So I'm going to haste these balloons over here on the wizard tower. I want them to get into the fight quick, and I'm going to haste the other ones. And then I am going to rage right around here. And then I start my next hound and my next loons. And at this point I was really happy because I felt like the raid was going to be a success, but there was a problem. My hounds really died, and this is where I made my mistake. I should have held that haste, and I should have held that rage, because if I would have done that, the hound that's tanking right now in the front, he would have took more damage, and the defenses just didn't have enough time to damage the hound. So I end up just running out of time here. I knew I was going to get everything down, but the hound, look at the hound, he's just so full of health, and I needed those lava pups. So at this point I knew that more than likely I was going to run out of time, and I was kind of not happy about that. So I mean, this raid in effect was actually too good, and that's what cost me the hound not popping. So anyway, we'll speed it up. and the great thing about our team, a lot of our attackers are very seasoned, and they can see where an attack went wrong. And so that's when we look at the next attack on this base. Ios takes this base. Yeah, I run out of time, 90%. And Ios is going to take this base, or actually Larev, that's his second account in our clan. And I just want you to watch how he handles it. Now, he changes up some stuff about this. He's going to use my opener right here. He's going to BK trade with a couple of Valkyries. Because we both have 30-30 heroes. He's going to do my push into the base right here. But he does change the loon deployment, and just watch. And it was really great. I mean, his loon deployment was on point, and he done exactly what I messed up on. And this is just a sign of a great attacker. He can take a mess up like mine and fix it for 3 stars, and this is really awesome. So let's take a look at Larev's hit. Here comes the BK trade. No surprise for him. The Tesla farm pops. He's got those Valks in there. They go in for the queen. The queen is down. King is down. Royals are done. So that's great. So phase 1 is done. So here comes phase 2. Here comes his funnel wizards. Got to get those wall breakers in. Here they come. AQ's coming down. So his part of this raid is looking really good. Everything is looking the same as mine. And so at this point, Larev is happy. He knows that more than likely that phase 2 of this attack is going to be successful. Even better than mine, look at his queen. My queen was, I actually had to hit her ability at this point. He's already got the bow down without having to phase the queen's ability. So he's actually done better at that part of the attack. Now he's got 3 right there. He's got 3 balloons. So he picked up on that mistake I made. He's got 3 balloons here. He doesn't even get concerned about the mortar. So I like that part of his attack here. Here comes the haste. He's going to haste him into the air defense. There they go. And I think he's going to rage at this little place here just like I did. Nope. No, he doesn't. He allows... now that's the key. Now he does rage here, but he lets his hounds take more damage here, and this is brilliant. But look how he changed the whole loon deployment on the back end. He dropped 2, 2, 2, 2, and he's going to get these down. He's going to get these down, while these hounds are basically by themselves, just getting pounded by this air defense, which is brilliant. It's brilliant. And just watch. He's letting everything just kind of cook here. Boom. There's one hound. But he's not going to get another hound down after this. He's going to still have one hound, but he's got more pups in play than I did. And that part of the attack is what really worked. Uh-oh. Is he going to get... No, it's not going to pop here either. So that's going to be it. But as you can see, he wrecked this base, and it was just a little bit of adjustment. So when your teammates fail, a lot of times, if the attack is good, you can actually tweak the attack and learn from it and make it work. But now if it was a terrible fail, then obviously there's nothing to really work out. But if it was a high percentage 90 or even a low percentage 90, and you've seen that basically he ran out of time or something like that, and you can tweak it to make it work, then make it work. All you got to do is change a little bit about it. But now, that just takes a little bit of, a little bit of time in war to see that kind of stuff. But hopefully this video will help you to think about that when you're in war, and maybe give you some pointers here at what to do to kind of make that 2 a 3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'm out of here.